I know. Hello, everybody. Welcome to WQLN Homeroom. I'm Miss Bryan, and this is Candy. Candy, can you say hi? Hi. We love learning with kiddos just like you. So we're so glad you're here with us today. Come on in. Find a cozy place to sit down, right, Candy? She might just sit right there all day. How about that? Welcome. Today, my friends, we are going to talk about community helpers. Candy, do you know what a community helper is? You don't? I wonder if our friends at home know. Friends at home, do you know what a community helper is? You do? I think I heard some friends said they do. Well, for my friends that don't know, a community helper is someone who is out in your community, your town, or where you live, that help you. So a lot of times we might see police officers as community helpers, or hairdressers, or teachers just like me. Did you know that, Candy? You did? Oh my goodness. So my friends, today we are going to talk all about community helpers. And to get started, I have this really fun game behind us. It's called Guess Who? So we are going to try to figure out who is the community helper, but I'm only going to give you a couple clues at a time to try to figure this out. What do you say? Do you want to give it a go with me? Awesome. I love that. I'm so excited you're here. All right, here we go. We're going to get started, okay? Guess who? All right, our first one. Ooh, what kind of clothing is that down there? Those are pants. What color are they? Are they blue? They are blue. Blue pants. All right, so try to think of a community helper in your town, in your city, that has blue pants. Well, I have some blue pants on today. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's a teacher. Let's find our next clue. Let's see. Ooh, our next clue. What is that, my friends? Do you know, Candy? Do you know what those are? You do? What are they? You're right. They're handcuffs. Ooh, I think I have a good idea. What about you, Candy? Do you think you might know who it is? You're not sure yet? How about you, friends at home? Do you think you have a good idea of who maybe it is? Let's find our next clue. Ooh, I see. This is called a badge. Can you say badge? Yeah, some people in our communities who are helpers, they wear badges. Right, Candy? Do they wear badges? Yeah, they do. They wear badges. And actually, I think I see some letters. I see a P. The P makes the P sound. Wonder who it is. Let's see our last clue. Ooh, this is a vest. It's a vest and it has a word there, but I don't want to tell you because I want you to guess. Who in your community that's a community helper that could help us wears a badge, a vest, blue pants, and has handcuffs? What do you think, Candy? You don't know? What about you, friends? Do you have an idea? I think I heard it. Did somebody guess police officer? Let's see. Should we see? Oh my goodness, you were right. It was a police officer. My friends, do you know what police officers do to help you? Because they're a community helper. They help us. I wonder if you know. What do they do? I think I heard someone say help keep us safe. You're so right. Police officers help keep us safe, right? They also help us follow the law. Laws are things that we have to do to keep us safe, like wearing our seatbelt in the car, right? Yeah, those are things that police officers do. Should we go on to our next slide and try to figure out our next community helper? What do you think, Candy? All right, let's go. All right, here's our first clue. What is that? Oh my goodness. You're right, friends. That's a chair. All right, I'm gonna try to think of somebody in my community that has a chair. Well, I think I need another clue. What do you think? Oh, Candy thinks, yeah, we should have another clue, shouldn't we? Let's see our next clue. All right, does anyone know what those are? What are those? Oh, you said it. Yeah, those are scissors. Someone that's a community helper that has a chair, has scissors. I think I need another clue. I think I need one. I still don't know who it is. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. So we have a chair. We have scissors. And what's this new clue? It's a comb for your hair. Oh, I think I have an idea. Does anyone have a guess at home? Oh, some good guesses. Let's see our last clue. A spray bottle. So we have a chair, some scissors, a spray bottle, and a comb. What type of person or who in the community uses all these? Oh my goodness, I think I heard somebody say it. Let's see. Did you guess? Hairdresser? Awesome job. Kiss your brain. Say good job, brain. Oh, good job, brain. You friends are so smart. It's a hairdresser. Have you ever been to a hairdresser before? I know I have. What about you, Candy? Have you been to a hairdresser? No. Do kangaroos get their hair cut? No. So a hairdresser is someone in our community who they help us. They're doing us a favor. Hairdressers do us a favor by cutting our hair, or sometimes grown-ups might dye their hair, or I know some friends who like to have their hair spiky. Those hairdressers can help us with that. Isn't that awesome? Thank you, hairdressers. Let's go on to our next community helper and see who it is. All right, our first clue, friends. Oh, it's over here this time. Our first clue is some pants. There's some brownish pants. Oh, and I noticed some stripes on the bottom. Use that super smart thinking brain that you have. Do you know anyone that might wear these pants? Candy, what do you think? I know, I don't know anyone yet either. I think we need another clue. What do you think? I think so too. Our next clue, ooh, gloves. All right, so we have pants and gloves. Oh my goodness, friends, guess what I noticed? I noticed that there's these yellow stripes on the pants and yellow stripes right here by the glove. I wonder if that means anything. Should we get our next clue? Okay, let's go. Our next clue. What is that? My friends, take a look at that. What is that? It looks like maybe a mask? Can you think of anyone in our community who might have to wear these pants, wear these gloves, and wear a mask on their face? Why would anyone have to wear a mask on their face? Let's see our last clue. Maybe it'll help. Oh, I have an idea. Our last clue. What is that? A hose. All right, think in that super smart brain that you have, friends. Our next community helper wears these type of pants. They also wear gloves on their hands. They also sometimes have to wear a big mask on their face. And this is a hose, so they must use a hose. Can you, friends, think of who our community helper is? Can you guess who? Oh, I think somebody has it. Our community helper is a firefighter. Because look, there's their jacket and their pants that match. They also have to have a hose, right? The community helper that firefighters do, they come to our house. They help us if there's a fire. They help put it out. They help protect us, right? Sometimes firefighters also, if we get in a car accident, they help get people out of the car safely, right? They are there to help us and protect us too. Awesome guessing job, friends. Rock stars. Let's get an air 5 before we go to our next one. Ready? Air 5. 1, 2, 3. Good job. All right, our next community helper. The first clue is some more pants, but these ones aren't like the firefighters. These pants they're blue. I think they're blue. Do you friends notice anything else about the pants? They're blue and they have some stripes right there. Yeah, they do have some stripes. All right, we ready for our next clue? Oh, they have a matching jacket. Look, the same color as the pants. It's blue. And I see more of those red and white stripes. Have you seen anybody in your community that might wear these clothes? Have you, Candy? Have you seen? You have? Candy, do you think you know who it is? Oh my gosh, who? Who do you think is our community helper? All right, let's see our next clue. I think Candy might have it. Our next clue looks like it's a bag. And oh my goodness, friends, what color is that bag? It's blue again, you're right. And there's those red and white stripes. Ooh, I even see a little symbol. I see a little picture symbol there. Candy, I think you might be right, girly. Let's go to our next one. Oh my goodness, do you know who it is now, friends? Because I definitely do. They drive this too. And you know what I noticed? There's those red and white stripes on everything. Our next community helper is a mail carrier. They deliver our mail. Have you ever seen a mail carrier in your community? Oh, you have, Candy? I have too. They bring me packages, letters, they bring me mail. They are so nice too. They just come right up and hand me my mail. I love it. I hope that you friends have a mail carrier too, and you get to say thank you to them. Say thank you for delivering my mail. I love it. All right, we're moving on. Ooh, our next community helper. What? That's our first clue. What is that? It looks like a white piece of paper, but it's attached to something. Oh, you're right, Candy. It's a clipboard. A clipboard. I know I have clipboards in my classroom. So maybe it's me. Maybe it's me because I'm a teacher. I'm a community helper. Let's see. Let's get our next clue and try to figure this out. Ooh, our next clue. Do you know what those are? Gloves. I don't have any gloves, so it's not me. It's not a teacher. Can you think of somebody that's a community helper that has a clipboard and has gloves? So someone in your community that helps you, that they do things for you. I'm stuck on this one, friends. I need your help. Let's go to our next clue. Ooh, I think I know now. Our next clue, they have a matching outfit. This is their top and this is their bottoms. And I'm gonna give you a clue. This is called scrubs. Can you say scrubs? Yeah, there's a certain type of community helper that wears scrubs. Can you think about it? Let's see. Oh, our last clue, that is a stethoscope. Excuse Miss Brian or Miss Chelsea, a stethoscope. Yes, that's a stethoscope. And I now know who our community helper is. It is a nurse. Did you friends get that right? Maybe some people thought it was a doctor because doctors have all those things too, right? So a doctor has a stethoscope, they have scrubs, they have a clipboard, they wear gloves. So that could have been either one. But you friends are a bunch of smarties, so I know you got it. I know you got it. Awesome job, my friends. That is actually our last community helper. Oh my goodness. So we talked about police officers. They keep us safe. Firefighters who keep us safe. Nurses, what do nurses and doctors do? They help us when we're feeling sick, right? Yeah, they're community helpers. They help us when we're feeling sick. We also talked about somebody who cuts hair. Hairdresser, awesome job. Did I miss anybody? Mail carrier, right? Our mail carriers bring us mail. My friends, was this super fun or what? I loved doing this super fun game with you. Guess what I have? I have a story next, and our story is actually gonna be about one of these community helpers. You think in your brain which one you think it's gonna be about. I'm gonna go get it ready, and I'll be right back, okay? You stay right there. Hi everybody, it's Miss Chelsea, and I am back for our story time. Today we are gonna read a story about a firefighter. Do you remember that firefighters are actually part of our community too, and they are community helpers? That's exactly what we are learning about today. So let's dive on into our story and check out Tinyville Town. I'm a firefighter, and the author is Brian Biggs. And remember, the author, what's the author do? Yes, they write all those amazing words in there. So let's take a look at Tinyville Town. I'm a firefighter. When I'm on duty, I sleep at the fire station. That's the alarm. I have to hurry to the fire engine. I keep my gear nearby. Check out their gear. What do you see? I see a hat. I see some boots. Yeah. See maybe some pants. Woo! I turn on the siren as we speed through the town. Wow, what is this big thing right there? What is that? Oh, that's a fire truck. You're right. I see a ladder on the fire truck, a hose, a fire extinguisher. Those are all things that firefighters use to help us and keep us safe. I love it. The fire is at the bakery. Each firefighter has a job to do. Can you see the different jobs that the firefighters are doing? I see someone over here with a ladder. Someone's putting out the fire with some water. Oh my goodness, each firefighter has their own job. The fire is out. The baker is very happy. Oh, good. I wonder, friends, do you think that it is hard work to be a firefighter? Yeah, I bet so too. Look, this person over here, they're sweating. They're tired. They've been doing lots of hard work. We drive back to the fire station. There they go in their fire truck. Each firefighter has a job to do there as well. Wow, what kind of jobs do you think they have to do at their station? Take a look at our beautiful illustrations. Illustration is just another word for picture. Take a look at our picture. Each firefighter has a job to do there. Ooh, I see someone cleaning the fire truck. Do you see that person, friends? Ooh, I see someone else putting away their uniform. Somebody is sweeping the floor. Wow. My favorite job is to make dinner for the crew. Oh, that's somebody's job too. They get to make dinner. What kind of dinner did they make? Oh, I see some spaghetti, some bread. Wow, I think I would like that job too. What do you think, friends? Yeah, I like to cook. I hope there aren't any fires tonight. Oh, but if there are, I'll be ready. They're getting ready for bed. I wonder, do they sleep at the fire station? I don't know. Let's see. Let's try to find out. I'm a firefighter. It looks like they do. If they're on duty, they sleep at the fire station. Wow, friends, I loved reading that book about firefighters. It helped me learn more about what they do and how they keep us safe. I love that. That was such a great story. My friends, I am so glad you're here with me today to read that awesome firefighter story. And to go along with it, I have a firefighter craft. I'm gonna go get that set up, and my friends can join me in just a few seconds. I'll be right back, okay? Stay right there. Hi everybody, it's Miss Chelsea, and we are back for craft time! Before we make our craft and I show you what we're gonna make, I just wanted to recap that awesome story we just read. What was our story about? You're right, it was about firefighters. And why are we talking about firefighters? Oh yeah, we're learning about community helpers. And community helpers, remember, are people that help us, that are there to provide a service for us, to help us. Awesome job. Because you know what? I love. So I love when people are nice to each other. I love when they're kind. And community helpers go above and beyond every single day to help us. So thank you to all of the community members out there. My friends at home, make sure you say thank you to all those community helpers that help us every single day, especially those ones we talked about in our PowerPoint game. That was so fun. All right, we're back for craft time. So here is our awesome craft today. What is this? What does that have to do with anything we're talking about? It's a fire, and we read that really good book about firefighters. So I thought that it would be awesome if we made a fire craft. Yes. So today, let me show you all the materials that we'll need. We need a white piece of paper. We need a red piece of paper. What color is this? Yeah, a yellow piece of paper. And orange. Awesome, an orange piece of paper. We'll also need some glue. So I have my glue stick here. We'll also need a brown, oh my goodness, silly Miss Chelsea's throwing things. We also need a brown marker and some scissors. So my friends at home, I hope you get a chance to make this. Even if you can't make it right now with me, that's okay. But if your grown-ups at home forget what materials they need, they can go to WQLN.org. Well, they will find a list of all the materials that they'll need for this awesome craft. All right, what do you say? Are you ready to start our art? Yay, me too. Okay, step number 1. We need to grab our white piece of paper and our brown marker. What do you think? Take a look at the one I already made. What do you think the brown marker is going to be for? Yes, I think I heard somebody say it. It's going to be our wood on the fire, right? Yeah. So this is kind of like a campfire we're making here. So I'm gonna draw some X's. This is what an X looks like. 2 big lines that cross and they meet like that. So I'm gonna draw some more X's here. X, 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 X. Just so it's looking like I have some good firewood down there, yeah. Check it out. How's yours looking? Are you doing it with me right now? It'll be so fun. I hope you get a chance to do it, even if it's not right now. All right, our next step, which is kind of super fun. I'm super excited. You can either take your scissors and you can cut up little pieces, or you can rip the paper, which that's the fun part, I think. So I'm gonna rip mine, but you can cut. If you don't wanna rip, you can definitely cut. So I'm gonna rip, excuse me, I'm gonna rip some orange pieces of paper up. Not super tiny though, because we're gonna glue them. So I'm just ripping, ripping, ripping. This is really good for our fingers and our hands. It works out our fingers and our hands. Look, check it out. Now I can move my hands, so good. Can you try it? Move your fingers with me. Yeah, this helps work those muscles. Rip, rip, rip. All right, do you have some orange ripped? Awesome, I'm gonna move on to my next color. What color is this, friends? Yellow, all right. I'm gonna rip up some yellow. Rip, rip, rip. Here we go, I'm gonna rip up some more. Yeah, I'm using these colors because normally, friends, in a fire, these are kind of the fires, the colors of the fire that we see. We see those orange, those yellow, and those red. All right, now it's my red piece of paper's turn. I'm gonna rip some up. Rip, rip, rip. Awesome. All right, now that I'm done ripping, I'm gonna move my pieces to the side. So I still have my paper here, okay? Now it's time for the glue. I'm gonna take my glue and I'm going to smear it. Well, put some glue on my white piece of paper all over. I'm using, my glue's purple today, so you will actually get to see how I put the glue all over up top there? That's what I'm doing. And then we're gonna put the pieces that we ripped on there. You can put them wherever you want. You could make a pattern where a pattern is things that repeat. So you could go red, yellow, orange, red, yellow, orange, or you could just stick them on in random orders. Yeah. Awesome. So I'm sticking my pieces on so that you friends can see my awesome fire that I'm making. I really hope you get a chance to check this out. Remember, grown-ups at home, if you forget what material you need for this craft, you can always go to WQLN.org, and there will be a list of materials that you need for this craft. Okay? All right, friends, I think I'm just about done. Let's see. Whoops, one fell off. All right, are you ready for the big reveal? Close your eyes, close your eyes. I'm gonna count to 3 and then open your eyes. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! There is, whoops, I have some pieces falling. There is my fire, friends. Oops, there are a bunch of them are falling. Oh my goodness. Boys and girls at home, I had such an awesome day with you. We made this super cool fire craft because we read that book on firefighters. What else did we do today? What else? Oh, we played that Guess Who game. That Guess Who game taught us all about community helpers and kind of things that they wear and we can look out for, right? We talked about the mail carrier, the hairdresser, the nurse, doctors, police officers, firefighters. Those are all community helpers in our community that go above and beyond every single day for us. So next time you see one of them, make sure you give them a little love, all right? Say thank you for all that they do. We read that firefighter book too. That was great. And we made this fire craft. Awesome, awesome. I hope that you all had a great day with me because I had a great day with you. Until next time, friends, I hope you keep reading, you keep learning, and you keep watching WQLN, where learning is brought to life. See you next time. Bye.